Hi everyone, thank you very much for staying tuned to my video. In today's video I'll be making the construction of this spanner that we have here using the principle of tangency. We are going to be applying the principle of tangency in constructing this particular spanner. So when you see a question like this, so the first thing we are going to do is to see how we can bring out this particular figure using the dimension or the specification on the figure. Now if you look at this spanner very well, it has the span that is the opening, which is 40, and there is a radius, there's a circle, yes, something that look like a cycle of radius 23, and there is another circle here, radius 53. That means there are two concentric circles here. So I will start off by drawing two concentric circles having the same center. So the first thing I will do, let's draw this horizontal line this way. Then I'm going to have a vertical, draw a vertical at any point that is at the center. You have this way. Okay, so I can drop this line. Let me drop this line further this way. So the next thing I'm going to do, like I said, we have a radius here, the smaller circle here, radius 23. So I will stretch my compass to radius 23 mm, radius 23 mm this way, radius 23 mm. Draw a circle this way. Okay, then we have another circle. I said two concentric circles, so another circle of radius 53, radius 53. Stretch my compass to 53 this way. Okay, then I'm going to draw the circle now using the same center because they are concentric circles. So you have this circle this way. Okay, I hope you can see those two circles. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do, you will see from the given question, and as you can see on the screen as well, you have this angle here to be 30 degree, this angle to be 30 degree. How do we do that? Now what we are going to do now, this is angle 90, you can see this is 90. I'm going to bring out 30 degrees. Either you use your protractor to bring out 30 degree like this, or better still, you can use your set square this way. Just put your set square this way. Okay, put your set square this way, let it be aligned with this line, this center line for the two concentric circles. Okay, then from here I can just draw this way. Okay, draw this way. So this angle here will be 30 while the remaining will be 60. So this is 30 degree angle. I can drop this line, let it cut across the two circles that way. Okay, so this is 30 degree. Now the next thing we are going to do, now you can see this length here we are giving here 13. Now it's at 90 degree, so I will use my set square for that as well. I'm going to produce a 90 degree angle. So just put your set square this way. Okay, fix the set square this way, push it down, let it be in alignment with this line here. Okay, then you can draw a perpendicular line to this way. I hope you can see that. So you can further drop the lines later, we might need it. Okay, so we have that. Everything should be thin at first. Okay, I hope you can see that. Now the opening of the spanner, you can see this is 40. So what we are going to do here now is very easy. Just take 20 to this side, 20 to this side. Okay, so we come this way, place the ruler this way. So this is 20 here, and this is another 20. Okay, so all you just need to do, draw transfer lines. Okay, you can transfer lines or just plate your set square this way. Just move it, let it be in alignment with this line, the inner side of the set square. So, and reaching the point where you have 20. Okay, as you can see, pin it down, and draw your line there. Then do for the other one this way, do for the other one this way, pin it down that way, then draw. Okay, so you have it this way. I hope this is clear now. So you have the opening. This will represent the opening, which is 40. Now if you look at it, you have another dimension here from the center. So from this center we are told that is 13. So all I will just do is this, very easy. So I will just come here, measure 13, that is 2 centimeter, that is 1.3. This is 1.12. That's 1.3. Hope that is clear. This is 1, 2, 3, 1.3. Then do same for this other side, 1.3. 1, 2, 3. I hope that is clear. So you have it that way. Now the next thing we are having here, okay, we have this arc here. It's not the same with this circle. Okay, you can see that the radius is 30. It's not the same radius as 53. So how do we get that now? It's very easy to get. So all I'm going to do now, okay, stretch your compass to 30. I will tell you what to do now. Measure 30. Okay, this way. This is 30. Okay, then what you are going to do, needle on this point, that 13, that 1.3 centimeter we have there. Now strike at this point here, at this circumference of the smaller circle. Okay, I hope you can see that, the circumference of the smaller circle. Do that for both sides, then do that this at this part here. Okay, now so this point here, okay, will be the center for this radius 30. I hope you are getting it now. It's at this point here, okay, will be the center to draw this radius 30. So what do we do now? Don't forget that this is 30 that we need to at this point, that 13, then we have this. So all I'm going to do now, just needle on this point now, the circumference of the smaller circle you have, then draw this. Don't worry, I will take it out later. Then draw this. Okay, let it meet the circumference of the larger circle at that point. Then do same for both sides. Then needle at this point now, pick that point there, then draw this. Okay, wherever is touching that circle, just stop there. Okay, just stop there. Okay, so you have this now. Okay, technically we are done with the head of the spanner. So all I just need to do now is to take it out so that you can see what we are having. So if I want to take it out now, you can see this part now. Just take your pencil from this part now, you take it up, take this out this way. Okay, use your pencil to do this. I'm using this pen marker to make it more clearer when viewing in the video. Okay, so you have that now. So the next thing, I'm going to draw this arc. Okay, take out this arc. So what I'm going to do now, I will needle at the center here, the center of the two concentric circles, stretch to this part now. Okay, if I stretch to this part, which is going to be holding this one at this side now. So I'm going to draw this. Okay, as you can see that now. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I want to do this now. Needle on that point, on this mark, okay, for where we cut the circumference of the smaller circle, then take it to this point now, to the tip where we have the 13. So what you are going to do here, so you carefully do that. So take it out to the point where it is touching the circumference of the bigger circle. So you do same for this other side. Don't forget at this point. Okay, so it's going to be the same this way, this way. All right, so you have that. So the next thing is I'm going to draw for this now. So we're using the same center. Okay, stretch to the circumference of the larger circle this way. So you have it this way. Okay, so now we have the head of the spanner like we have here now. So the next thing I want to do now, I need to get this part here and this part here, the tangent part. All right, so we are given this side to be 34. How do we get that? It's very simple. So you can look at this center line that we have here now. Okay, I will just take our set square this way, draw a horizontal line. Just draw a horizontal line. I will draw a horizontal line. Okay, draw a horizontal line this way. Okay, all right, so let me drop this line to intercept the horizontal line. Okay, so we are told that the side there is 34. So if that is 34, I will just take 17 at both sides. This 1.5, 1.7, 1.7. So we have this here. Okay, then 34, this like this. Okay, I hope that is clear. All right, so the next thing I will do now, I will draw a vertical this way. Okay, produce the line up this way, move it to this other side as well. All right, make sure it is aligned with the line here. Okay, so you draw that up so you can see where it's meeting it here. Now this, you can't just draw any arc or use your French curve to just draw any arc here. No, there is a principle that is guiding this. When we want to do this, there is a principle we must follow in drawing this tangent. So now I'm going to be putting us through. Now you can see this now tangent is an internal tangent, okay, which is holding this bigger circle. Okay, so what do we do? And this is a straight line. There's a principle we use for doing that. Now the first thing we're going to do now, this radius here is 55. Okay, so all I need to do now, I will measure 55 here first. Let's measure 55 starting from this part here. Okay, 55, that is 5.5. okay, from that part I will draw a straight line because it's not a circle, it's a straight line. So I will draw a straight line up this way. Now for the other part, the radius is 20. So I will measure 20 this way. Okay, just follow the way I'm doing it. It's very easy to do. So just put the ruler this way, then produce the line up this way. So you can see both lines. This is for the radius 55 and for the radius 20. Now what do we do now? Now the next thing I'm going to do now is this. You can see the radius of this bigger circle here, okay, for this side is 53. So all I'm going to do here is I will say 53 because it's an internal tangent I'm going to add. So I will say 53 plus the radius of the tangent here, 55. So that will give us 108. So that will be 108. So what I'm going to do now, I will stretch my compass to 108. That is 10.8. 10.8 this way. Now stretch the compass this way. I hope you can see this way, 10.8. Now what do? I'm going to place at the center. I'll place at the center, strike an arc, and I will take note where the arc cuts the vertical line we drew earlier. So take note, it's at this point here. I hope you can see that now. So what I'm going to do, I will now reduce my compass length to the radius here, to this radius 55. To this radius 55. If our construction is correct, it's going to be holding the circle. It must hold the circle at this is 55. Now what I'm saying is that if our construction is correct, it's going to hold this circle and the horizontal, vertical line. So this way, you can see that now. Okay, so you can see that now. So you have this. So I will tick that out later. So that's how I'm going to get that. Okay, let me just highlight that immediately now. So all I'll just do here now with our 55, just place this way. Okay, so you see that now. So for the other side now, what I'm going to do here now is this. I will do the same thing for this other side. You can see the radius here is 20 and it's holding this bigger circle. So I'm going to say the bigger circle there is 53. So I will say 53 plus 20, so that will give us 73. So what I'm going to do now, I will stretch my compass to 73. 1 2 3. Stretch my compass to 73 this way. So I will place at the center just like I did here. Now strike an arc. Take note where the arc cut this vertical line we drew earlier also. So I will now reduce my compass now to 20 because the radius of the tangent is 20. So reduce my compass now to 20. This 20 now, 20. So I'll place this way, strike an arc, you can see, which is going to be holding that one at that point now. So let me highlight that as well. So we have this now. Okay, so you highlight with your pencil like I said earlier, pencil. So we have this. So you see how I got those 2 points, 2 points of tangency there. So the next thing I'm going to do now, from this part I will just draw. Okay, I'm going to draw from this part where it is holding it. I will just produce a vertical line down this way. Then from this other side as well, I'm going to produce a vertical line this way. Okay, then we have this part here to show that the spanner is broken like this, like you can see here. I hope this is clear. So you can also have the same thing repeated at the other part if it's complete, if it's not a one-ended spanner. And do not erase the construction lines for the tangency and all construction lines, provided they are thin. Do not erase them, because this is what, in an examination condition, this is what actually show that you have applied the principles. Thank you very much. God bless you.